last video that economic order quantity tells us that how much should be ordered in a particular how much quantity should be ordered, which will reduce my holding cost and the carrying cost. Please watch my previous video on EOQ. Let us see what is just in time. I always tell you again and again that when we talk about inventory management, we want to see that we are not overstocking, means we are not keeping a lot of materials unnecessarily, nor we should run under stock. That means we should not run out of stock. So I want to maintain an inventory level which is just perfect, because overstocking will have some problems. I will be spending more, my funds will be blocked. Understocking will lead to a crisis situation where our production will be hampered. So just in time says that let us order the quantities of materials only when it is required. Let us not stock any materials. Just when we need the materials, we order it. So this is very simple. This is called just-in-time inventory management system. Here, we are not keeping a very bulk commodities or materials in stock. Rather, we order as per our requirements. Good thing about this system is that it will reduce our holding cost. It will reduce our carrying cost or the holding cost. It reduces our carrying cost because we don't have to unnecessarily stock materials. We buy the materials as per our requirements. Secondly, it will reduce my investments in inventory, reduce investments. This money I can invest in some other activities of the businessman, investments in inventory. So I will use this money for some other purpose which is actually not required for inventory. When I don't need money, when I don't need inventory, I'll put my money for some other purpose, right? So it reduces my carrying cost, and it reduces the investment in inventory, and it reduces other associated costs. Like when we are ordering again and again, there is some ordering cost, right? The inspection cost, procurement department staffs are to be paid. So this hassle is done away with, because again and again I'm not ordering, I'm ordering only when it is required. So reduces other associated cost of ordering, associated cost. So this is the advantage of G. It looks nice, it will reduce my cost, but careful or caution should be exercised, because in case of emergency or when you need the materials, if you don't get the materials, you will be in a problem because you have not stocked any material. So the success of JIT depends upon a good liaison between the organization and the supplier. The supplier and organization should have a very good relation or a liaison, that any time in case of emergency, the supplier would be ready to supply, that you will not face any difficulties to procure your materials. But in reality, this may not be so. There are many things which are out of the control of the supplier also, and out of the control of the organization also, because of which there may be some hurdles, and therefore JIT system may pose problems in such situations. Nonetheless, JIT is also a good method of inventory control, not to invest too much on inventory. Let's have the material when we are needing them. That is all about JIT inventory system. Friends, in the next video, we will talk about the ABC analysis.